Hey, my name is Jimmy Fung. I'm the founder of a lead generation agency called SalesWay.io. For those of you who do not know, a few months ago, I actually launched my second business, which is a consulting program called InboxLab.io. Basically, what I do is I work with complete beginners or people basically starting at zero, helping them build and scale their own lead generation agency to 10K per month in the next 90 days. So this video, it's a little bit different. What this is today is more of a client interview. His name is Chino. He's actually in the Philippines. And the reason why I am putting him on my YouTube, out of all the hundreds of testimonials that I have that you can actually find on my Instagram highlights, is because he's in the Philippines. So he started working with me in December. And basically, after a month, he was able to land his first paying client, which paid him $2,000. And the reason why I think he's a very unique example is because he's in the Philippines. So I actually searched this up right before this video. The average monthly salary in USD in Philippines is $330 a month. So it's really crazy to me because he made $2,000, which is literally the equivalent of 8 or 9 months worth of average income, and he did it in a month. And obviously the first 2 weeks of the process is the warm-up period where he's ramping up the email accounts in order to actually send cold emails for his business. So this was absolutely crazy, and the reason why I wanted to highlight him is because it's more of an inspiration for you if you're watching this video and you just have doubts. If you're in Canada, you're in US, you're in UK, Australia, New Zealand, or basically any other English speaking country, if Chino was able to do this and he's doing it from the Philippines, then there is absolutely zero reason why you cannot do it if you are in any other country around the world, basically. So watch this video, see what he has to say. He gives some really good insights, and I love his best advice, which is just to take action. Because at the end of the day, you can have all the best information in the world, but if you do not take action, then obviously you're not going to make any money, right? This isn't a miracle, it's a business. So stay tuned, watch to the end, and hope you find value from this. Thank you. See ya. All right, hey man. So cool. I guess just to start, could you just tell the people a little bit about yourself, like where you live, kind of your background, stuff like that?
Yeah. So hi guys, my name is Chino de Belen and I'm from the Philippines and I recently joined Jimmy's program last December. So that's it.
100%, man. And you started in December, and kind of like you were able to sign your first clients a couple of weeks ago, right? How long did it take you to sign your first clients from kind of like the first day that you started working together with me?
Yeah, so I signed my client like in the 40th day. But to be honest, like if it wasn't December, like I could have signed it in less than 30 days just because of the Christmas season, stuff like that.
100%. And I guess the Christmas season kind of meant
Yeah,
that you weren't able to send actual emails out. But I guess that kind of gave you the
exactly.
opportunity to build up your business on the back end, right? Um, that's awesome, man. So I guess in terms of your clients, how much money did you make from your clients?
Yeah, so my recent client signed for a $2,000 setup fee and we agreed on a pay per call basis after that, so $200 per call.
A
Yeah,
hundred percent, man. And I guess obviously, right? You're in the Philippines. I'm in Canada, right? $2,000 is kind of a lot in like if you convert
yeah.
it over to Philippines.
Basically, like it's triple here.
100%, man.
So that's
That's
good.
awesome. That's actually awesome, man. So I guess what I wanted to ask you kind of too, right, is obviously there's a lot of people who try to build their own lead generation agency. And some people it takes them like they legitimately go like half a year, maybe even a year of not making money, and some people end up quitting. So what would you say? And obviously you're able to sign your client relatively quickly. What would you say separated you and what you did from some of the other people who might be trying it and are struggling, or people who end up quitting? What would you say that is?
To be honest, like maybe what separates me from the other people who haven't gotten results is just basically taking action and getting on as many sales calls as possible because that's the only thing that's gonna get you a client. Because if you're not focusing on getting on sales calls, crafting in irresistible offer and stuff like that, getting good at sales, then you won't be able to land your first client. Because if a guy from the Philippines can do it, like if you're from the US or from Canada, first world country, then it's much easier for you guys, to be honest. And and also the time zone over here, like uh I stay up all night until the morning just to get on these sales calls. So if I can do it, you can do it, right?
100%, man. That
Like
that's awesome, right? And I think a really large aspect too is kind of like the hunger, right? And just in a way, willing yourself to actually see results, right? If you tell yourself that you could do it, then you can, right? But if you tell yourself you can't, then obviously it's not possible. And I think that's a large aspect of it too, kind of like the intangibles behind the entrepreneur as well. Would you say so?
yeah, just basically like doing the stuff that's hard, like doing it every day, even without results, and just not quitting. That's basically how you get things done.
100%, man. So I guess moving into kind of how we started working together, right? Uh, I think you came through from my like one of my YouTube videos too, right? So
Yeah,
before we started working together, were you like just grinding through my YouTube videos, stuff like that?
I actually like watched a couple of your videos. Then within a week, like I joined your program.
A hundred
That's
percent, man.
basically it. After that, then to be honest, like when I joined the program, I just needed like the guidance, the assurance that what I'm doing is correct because most of the information is actually in Jimmy's channel. Like if you watch every video, you'll get a client even if you don't join. But obviously, if you join, you'll get there faster.
100%, man. And I guess uh, obviously you ended up joining, but before you ended up joining, do you have like any doubts, like you were maybe uncertain about investing money into doing this, working with someone else? Do you have any of those concerns or any of those doubts, or was it kind of just like, oh, I need to work with this guy? What does that look like?
Yeah. So of course, anyone who will want to join a coaching program like Jimmy's would have a bit of a doubt. But to be honest, after you watch Jimmy's videos, just watch his videos first, then join the program. You will have no doubts that this program will truly help you like get to where you want to go. Like for example, if you want to start a lead generation agency, then this is the guy that will take you there. Like to be honest, everything you need is in his channel and in his program. You don't have to go anywhere else.
100%, man. And I absolutely love that. And this isn't a paid like promotion or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I guess my second last question, I have two more, one more after this, I guess. But my question for you then, right, is if you were able, let's say someone who might be watching this video, they message you and they ask you, hey man, I'm thinking about working with Jimmy. I'm thinking about starting a lead generation agency. What would you say to them as actionable advice for them?
Yeah. So if you want to start a business, any business or a lead generation agency, just do it. Like, yeah, you do your research, you watch some videos, but don't procrastinate and just jump in. Just do it. Even if you feel like, even if you're afraid, and even if you like don't believe in yourself, just do it because business is hard and just choose what you want. Like, is your goals are your goals greater than your fears, basically, right? That's basically it.
Yeah. And I love that saying, are your goals greater than your fears? And
Yeah.
obviously it was hard. Like it's not like a walk in the park. It's not like it's simple but not easy, 100%. You would say it was pretty rewarding then, even like signing your first client. Like how did that feel? Like when you jumped off the sales call, or I guess on the sales call, you collected payment, whatever that is, right? After that, how did it feel, right? Was it like amazing? How did that feel like for you?
So it was amazing, right? Like with anyone, like you get to sign your first client is an amazing feeling because finally, like, to be honest, the first client is the hardest one because you don't have a case study yet, right?
Yeah,
And it gets easier from there. And the first one is the hardest because it's the first time you're doing everything on your own. But once you get that first one, it gets easier, right? Like
100%.
it gets easier after that.
100%. And that's exactly what it is. The going from 0 to 1 is the hardest. And I think it's not necessarily the strategies, but it's also like how you think about it, right? Because when you've never seen success, never seen results, never made a single dollar, in a way, you kind of question if it works, if this is the right thing, if you're doing the right stuff. Every single day you're putting in work but not seeing results. Am I doing the right thing? And I think a lot of it is also mindset as well. And I guess even though like obviously you joined the program, you start working with me in December. If you were to say like three specific things that you gained the most value from me, what would those three things be?
Yeah, so to be honest, like the most valuable thing that I learned from Jimmy was from a free YouTube video he did. Like the when he mentioned like that volume negates luck, that's the line that really resonated with me.
Yeah.
Because when I heard that, yeah, it makes sense. Like if you send a ton of emails, you'll get a client. And that's basically what I just did. I'm not the smartest guy in the room. I'm not special. I just followed what he did. Like that's the first one, like volume negates luck. Number two is, yeah, the info is there, but we also need like coaching, right? Because information is free, but the Jimmy points you to the right direction. Like I may not be as active in the group, but when I ask Jimmy questions, I immediately implement them and get results as a result. Yeah. So third thing, like I can't think of another one, but basically, guys, just join. If you're having doubts, just join. Like you'll get there. Just take action. Take action, and everything will. It's in the program. Everything's in the program.
100%. So just the final thing too, I don't want to bombard you with questions. The
Yeah.
final thing is, you'd say it was worth the investment, right? If you could go back, would you still do it again?
Yeah, of course. Like I got the client within the next 30 days, and I actually have two invoices that will be paid within this week. So it's a no-brainer. Like within less than 2 months, gonna get an ROI already.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's awesome, right? Just let me know when those invoices are
Yeah.
taken care of. But yeah, man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's pretty much it. I know your time is valuable. But thank you, man. Thanks for that.
That's it.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. Hope you found it valuable. Hope you were able to get some actionable insights directly from Chino, right? Again, taking action is the absolute key. And the reason why I'm filming this part of the video is because, again, right, I do work with people, helping them build and start their own lead generation agency with the goal of getting to $10,000 per month in the next 90 days. But obviously, I put a lot of YouTube videos. Even Chino said some of the most valuable stuff was found for free on my YouTube channel. But the major difference is if you go and use the YouTube videos, you will make money if you take action. I absolutely guarantee it. But the difference is it might take you a while. That's really about it, right? If you are comfortable doing this yourself, taking 3 months, 6 months, maybe even a year until you sign your first client, then go ahead, right? What I share with you is completely viable and you will make money. But if you're watching this and you know that you want to make money in a quicker timeline, you don't want to wait half a year to sign your first client, you don't want to wait a year to make your first dollar using this business model, then set up a time with me. I have my calendar in the link below, and we'll just chat. We'll see if I can help you, what your goals are, and to see if I can help you towards getting you towards your goals of signing your first client, making your first few $1,000s, and getting you to $10,000 per month in the next 90 days by building a lead generation agency. But that's about it. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. Hope you found this video valuable, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you. See ya.